What's going on YouTube, Fesify media. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe for all the latest UK media updates and story videos, and follow us on Instagram at Fesify so you can get all the updates and news videos first. So there's a guy from Liverpool called Darren G. He's known as a former gangster. He's been on podcasts like James English, which has been viewed over 1 million times. On the first time he went on there, he talked about his story, and the second time he went on there, he was talking about his story again and a bit more detail and other stuff. And he talks about his Instagram getting hacked along with other social media platforms, and they was making it out that he was talking to underage girls to try and ruin and assassinate his character. Now he thinks the same thing is happening to Dutchavelli. I'll play the video on what he says and we'll talk about some other stuff on this story. So if you're unfamiliar with the Dutchavelli story, about a week ago his Instagram was hacked and there was alleged conversations of the rapper talking to underage girls. Some people believed it. Statements were put out from the family saying it wasn't even true, the actual family of the alleged victim, and then other people were saying it is true, they're trying to cover it up. But let's just get into what Darren G said on defending Dutchavelli.
For the past few months, I've been watching a situation that troubles me. It troubles me deep. Why? Because it's about sexual offending against minors. It's about a popular man from London. It is what it is. All my people can remember me going through allegations of sexual grooming towards minors across Instagram. I made you all aware that my account got hacked. My WhatsApp, my email, all my social media platforms got entered by an unknown force. They started doctoring messages to implicate me in some sort of sexual grooming of a minor. It was all fake, it was all false. What was they doing? Trying to destroy me and my empire. Now, Dutchavelli, I've been listening to him since he blew up. His lyrics are tight, his tunes are nice, and he's got his own flow. People are hating on him. Now it's become apparent that his account is being hacked, that his account is being doctored, that he has had some of his messages that he was sending to young people doctored and altered to suit the horrible bastard's needs. It is what it is. There's a lot of dark forces and a lot of nasty, horrible paedophiles that are running social media platforms, whether you like it or not. If you start attacking sex offenders and nonces, they'll attack you with the same shout because they know the damage it does. Dutchavelli's not a nonce. Dutchavelli will never be a nonce. You've only got to look around him to see his family and his friends to understand he is definitely not a fucking sex offender. So all you kids up north who embrace my energy, Glasgow, Scotland, Manchester, Liverpool, it doesn't matter where you're from. Don't start jumping on no poisonous bandwagon against Dutchavelli. Dutchavelli's a powerful kid. He knows what he's doing and his music is raw and we're all relating to it. What's happening is he's taking the shine off a lot of people and then people don't like it. Now with me, my email got hacked. I had emails from The Guardian. I don't know whether that's relevant to him, asking for interviews and shit like that. After that, my YouTube app got shut down. I received a text message. You mention my name again, I'll shut you down again. I'm believing Charlie Slott's name's getting mentioned a lot in this. I won't go no further on it. But the bottom line is Dutchavelli's not a nonce. He never will be. Get on his music. Don't start jumping on a bandwagon of hate against this kid that's coming from the streets and creating an empire for him, his family and his siblings. L5 alive, people. Darren G in the city of Liverpool. Choose a life, not a knife. Dutchavelli's raw. Don't let them put him on the fucking floor. Back him all away. It's all shit rumour. Peace out. L5 shout. And now haters, don't get this twisted. I'm not jumping on his bandwagon. I'm not licking his butty. What I'm doing is supporting him because I've been in exactly the same situation as all my followers know last year. Dirty rats trying to destroy a good man. Peace out.
To be honest with you, in this whole Dutchavelli situation, the main thing that's threw people off is the contradicting statements. At first, the family come out and say, it was me, the mother, talking on the phone, it wasn't my daughter talking to Dutchavelli. Then they come out and say there was no messages, these have been all edited during the hack. So them two stories contradict each other. But like I said before, I get, when it's such a deep situation and such a huge accusation, you might slip up just trying to defend yourself really quickly, but lies are lies, and it's either one or the other. You can't make two statements that contradict each other. Another question people have is the voice notes. The voice notes clearly sound like Dutchavelli, and you can tell his voice, and you can't really explain that either. It's quite distinctive, and they've not really denied this at all with the voice notes, so I'm not too sure what's going on with it. Stuff like him admittedly talking to the younger rapper girl, which is either 17 or 18, I can't quite remember off the top of the head, would show he does like younger girls, which will also raise people's suspicions. I'm not saying he's guilty because of this. You might like an 18-year-old, there's nothing wrong with that. You're like 26, but that would raise people's suspicions to think you might slip up and go a little bit lower. The fact that the family of the alleged victim are taking the side of Dutchavelli, it's kind of made me step back a bit and not go too harsh on the whole situation, because I just can't see anyone letting their daughter be abused, and that's the only reason I'm not accusing him of it. But I am here to report both sides of the story and why the general public have concern, which they have the right to. There is a possibility that the messages were manipulated and the statements contradicted each other because they was in a rush just to fix this mess of a problem that got out of hand quickly. Who knows? Only real effect it's had on Dutchavelli is losing a few co-signs, like Rimsey unfollowed him, C-Biz called him out, Asco, Ard Adz said something on Instagram the other day as well.
Go. So everyone's saying, cuz, what you lot saying about Dutch? You lot believe a statement? Sticky one, yeah? The man there, you know. That's an idiot thing. Man can write sober. You get me? Adz, what you think about Dutchavelli? Don't be shook, G. Adz said, don't be shook. How could I be shook? Me, come on, you lot, put some respect on me, man. But I unfollowed him straight away, bro. I think I was the first guy to unfollow him. Wallahi, obviously. Man just didn't put nothing on the net, and like, I don't care about him, bro. It's not my friend, bro. I don't give a fuck. It don't surprise me anyway. You get it? Like, all these guys, bro. Like, the fuck, fam. You're not listening, though.
Guys, that's pretty much the situation as of lately. It's pretty much dying out now. It's still being talked about every single day, of course, because more rumors come out and speculation. The girl put out a statement yesterday. I made a video about that. I'll leave the link at the end of this. But what do you guys think? Comment below. This situation now, I don't really want to cover anymore on this channel, so I want to get your final thoughts on the whole situation. Do you believe Dutchavelli? Are you still a fan of his music? Where does he go from here? He's got some sort of BBC award and stuff, so it hasn't really had any kind of impact on his career at all, despite being such a serious allegation. But since his statement, he has convinced a lot of people that he's innocent. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. Over there, we've had the full updates throughout the situation. Before they're on YouTube, I post up on Instagram all the time, so make sure you follow me on Instagram at Fesify. And of course, subscribe to the channel for all the latest UK media updates and story videos. And I'll see you on my next one. Peace out.